Welcome back to another round of the GTSOC Invasion series, and this is week 2, round 2, and we're at Suzuka for this week. Starting with the first race, we're with the Honda 2 and 4s. A unique car this as we wait for the 5 red lights and the 4 start check to go off. The lights are off and the race begins. Everyone gets a good start, a little wheel spin here and there, but in Ixion, Matt Mullet gets a better start as he switches to the outside and goes into the lead in courageous style as someone goes off in the background. And Inixion though has got some work to do now as his nearest championship rival is into the lead and past him, and Greatness, who was up into 3rd place, has such a great start but unfortunately gets it all wrong heading into turn 3, and there goes any chance of a win for him now as he's all the way down to last place. So the starting the order after half a lap is Malek, Inixion, Ryan, Ash, Crispy Duck, Clan Fever, and then we've got Benier, Felix in 8th place, and his teammate Zangus right behind him, Psycho in 10th and Gr2 in 11th. But however, that seems to have changed as we see Felix dropping down the order frantically. And what has happened there? Something has happened in the last corner as we see Felix just overshot the corner and into the wall. Meanwhile, Ryan gets onto the gravel and kisses the wall as well. It's pretty similar to what happened to Felix just now. And we've got another culprit, another victim of this combination, I would say, with Magical Wax going off into the distance and Gr2 as well. And Greatness now on a roll as he gets 2 positions within 2 laps, and next up to get robbed by this combination is Clan Fever as he drops down the order as well. Now Ryan into lap 6 we goes. He's finding a move to overtake Inixion, but he gets a half a second penalty for going off the track and cutting the first corner, and that means that he has to yield the position. This is the final lap then, but Ryan just can't get near enough to Inixion as he gives Inixion a little love tap. But as we reach into the final corner, Ryan loses it all. Malek wins the race in dominant style. Inixion 2nd, Ryan 3rd, Ash 4th, Chris in 5th, and Dangus rounds up the top 6. Now as we head into race 2 of round 2, it's group 2 at Suzuka, all with the 2s. And we've got Ryan on pole and Malek in 2nd. This is going to be an interesting round as the red lights are on. We wait for the 4 start check light. The lights are out and the race begins there, and Ryan with a super bad start and is down to 3rd place already, but he spots a space and goes round the outside of Dangus and is currently wheel to wheel with Dangus, and Dangus just yields and Ryan at least manages to salvage 2nd place, but Malek now into the lead, and that is crucial for the championship as we have Inixion all the way starting last. Then let's see what Inixion's progress is, and he's already 10th after just half a lap. What a start he got there. But Inixion still has a lot of work to do as we see Psycho getting past Felix in 13th, but that is all gonna be all his effort all gone as he just overshoots the corner and plummets himself into the barrier. Meanwhile, we've got Magical Wax here, who has spun out of Spoon Curve, got onto the AstroTurf, and someone else there has gone off as well. It's Slippery Gypsy, so Magi has spun after getting onto the AstroTurf, and here we have Slippery Gypsy. I don't know, he has lost connection to his wheel or something, as he just goes straight on into the gravel. So what do we have here? 4-way fight with Nismo getting past Crispy Duck and Inixion seizing the opportunity as well. And now Nismo and Inixion, who is starting his comeback drive, and into Dunlop Hairpin, they both fight each other really hard. They duo really hard here. Down the 300R we go, and into Spoon Curve now we watch with Crispy Duck. Who's gonna come out in front? Inixion wraps it round the outside. And Clan Fever, the next victim of Suzuka circuit, as he just loses it at Dagner, and that's his race in a certain disadvantage as well. Now Inixion going for a move on Ash. Ash is having none of it, goes back round the outside. It's side by side into the S's. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Ash ahead but only briefly. Inixion though is gonna wrap it outside and complete the move. What a move that was. And not again. We see Ryan already spinning in every single Group 2 race so far, and this is just adds to his unwanted record here. Now, Dangus and Inixion closing in rapidly on Ryan as he spun on the straight where the speed differential is super huge. But Ryan seems to have gotten away from them, or has he? He's just got it all sorts of wrong onto the final corner to start a new lap, and now it's all over from Dangus and Inixion. Inixion goes for the move on Dangus and up to 4th place, but Ryan just stays onto that final spot of the podium for now. Now if Inixion is trying to get past Ryan, he has much better tyres, and Ryan is just gone onto the AstroTurf and nearly spun, and Inixion there, unfortunately Ryan just came back onto the track and Inixion had nowhere to go. But now Dangus just doesn't want to go side by side throughout this 100R and backs out. Now Greatness first to come into the pits. And am I seeing correctly, or has Greatness not changed his tyres at all? What a nightmare this has been for Greatness if that proves to be the case. As Ryan and Inixion come out the pit, Ryan is now on the charge and is really wanting to get back his position from Inixion, but side by side through 100R is just not the way to go. And yes, Greatness did not pit and it now comes out in 8th place. Not a great day for him. Into lap 11 now, as Ryan, who was the last of the late breakers but unfortunately still couldn't get past Inixion for the time being. And onto the final lap here, Greatness in 8th place after what was such a great first stint, and here is just adding salt onto his wounds as he just goes into the gravel in the final lap and loses the spot to 9th place. Malek though, once again, what a super dominating victory. Inixion comes from almost 10 seconds behind him. Ryan in 3rd for a second consecutive 3rd place finish. And Dangus, what a drive it was for Dangus, who takes his best spot of P4. Clan and Chris come home 6 and 7 respectively. And who's gonna come out in front here? Nismo and Greatness. Nismo just to the line. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all next Friday.